Have you ever wondered how a small city-state in ancient Italy rose to become one of the world's most formidable empires? Our tale commences over 2,000 years ago, when Rome, a humble republic, was born in the heart of ancient Italy. The Romans, though few in number, held a fierce determination to expand their influence and secure their dominance. Through a combination of shrewd diplomacy and impressive military might, the Roman Republic began to flourish. Conquests brought not just wealth and resources, but also a thirst for power that was insatiable. As the boundaries of Rome expanded, so too did its ambition, giving birth to an empire that was set to shape the world. The Romans were more than just conquerors. They were innovators, lawmakers, architects, and engineers. The foundations they laid in governance, infrastructure, and monumental architecture continue to inspire us today. This was just the beginning of a golden age for Rome, an era of prosperity and civilization. Rome reached its peak under the rule of great emperors like Augustus and Trajan. Augustus, known as the architect of the Roman Empire, established a period of relative peace and stability known as Pax Romana. His reign was marked by significant administrative changes, the development of infrastructure, and a cultural revolution that saw Rome become a hub of literature, arts, and architecture. Meanwhile, Trajan, often hailed as Optimus Princeps, or the best ruler, expanded the empire to its maximum territorial extent. Rome's dominion stretched from the misty hills of Britain in the north to the sun-drenched sands of Egypt in the south. The empire's vastness was a testament to its military prowess and the strategic acumen of its leaders. The Roman Empire was not just about territorial conquests. It was a melting pot of cultures, a beacon of progress and innovation. The Romans were pioneers in engineering, constructing architectural marvels such as the Colosseum, aqueducts, and a sophisticated road network that connected the empire. They were also trailblazers in law and governance, creating a legal system that forms the bedrock of many modern legal codes. Yet with great power came great challenges. The empire's vastness brought a myriad of complex issues. Political intrigues, power struggles, and internal conflicts began to fray the fabric of Roman society. The Senate, once the heart of the Republic, became a hotbed of corruption and treachery, as ambitious men vied for control. Rome was a city of contrasts. On one hand, it was a city of opulence and grandeur, a city that reveled in its achievements and basked in the glory of its empire. On the other hand, it was a city of decadence and decay, where the seeds of its downfall were being sown. Yet the more Rome basked in its glory, the more it became vulnerable to internal and external threats. The empire was teetering on the brink of chaos, and it was only a matter of time before the weight of its own success would lead to its downfall. But that is a story for another time. For now, let's revel in the glory of Rome, an empire whose influence echoes through the ages. Amidst all the power struggles and political maneuverings, a catastrophic event occurred. In the summer of 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius, a seemingly peaceful mountain in the Bay of Naples, erupted with a force equivalent to many atomic bombs. The nearby city of Pompeii, bustling with life, was buried under a thick layer of volcanic ash within a matter of hours. Thousands of lives were lost, and an entire city with its streets, buildings, and people was frozen in time. This tragic event was devastating, yet it provides us with a unique window into everyday Roman life. The ash preserved the city of Pompeii in remarkable detail, from the frescoes on the walls of homes to the expressions on the faces of the victims. It's a poignant snapshot of the Roman world, capturing the ordinary and the extraordinary alike. This event served as a stark reminder of nature's power amidst human conquests. The Roman Empire, once the epitome of power and grandeur, began to crumble under its own weight. As Rome's territories stretched from the sun-baked sands of Egypt to the misty moors of Britain, the strains of managing such a vast empire began to show. The once robust economy, fueled by conquest and expansion, was now buckling under the pressure of maintaining far-flung provinces and a decadent capital. Corruption seeped into the heart of the empire, with unscrupulous officials and emperors exploiting their positions for personal gain. Political infighting and power struggles further destabilized Rome, undermining the unity that had once been its strength. The Senate, once a beacon of Roman democracy, was reduced to a puppet theater, manipulated by whoever held the throne. As Rome was grappling with these internal demons, external threats loomed large. Barbarian tribes, long held at bay by Rome's military might, began to encroach on the empire's borders. The Goths, the Huns, and the Vandals, among others, tested Rome's weakening defenses, leading to battles that drained the empire's resources and morale. The empire's decline was a slow, complex process, rather than a single catastrophic event. The Western Roman Empire, its glittering cities falling into decay, finally succumbed in the 5th century AD. Its fall marked the end of an era and ushered in the Middle Ages. Yet, as the western half of the empire fell, the Eastern Roman Empire, known as Byzantium, endured. Centered in the bustling city of Constantinople, Byzantium carried on the legacy of Rome for another 1,000 years, preserving its art, culture, and innovations while the West descended into the Dark Ages. The fall of Rome was not an overnight event, but a slow and painful decline, marking the end of an era. Yet, even in its fall, Rome's legacy refused to be extinguished, its flame carried forward by Byzantium and later by the civilizations that rose from its ashes. Despite its fall, the Roman Empire left a lasting legacy, shaping our world in profound ways. The Romans' architectural genius is evident in many of our modern structures. Their aqueducts, roads, and monumental buildings served as blueprints for our cities and transport systems. Their innovations in concrete and the arch are still used in construction today. Our understanding of law and governance also owes much to the Romans. Rome's legal system, with its principles of justice and equity, laid the foundation for many of today's legal codes. Their concept of a republic, a state in which supreme power is held by the people and their elected representatives, influenced the development of democratic governments around the world. From the language we speak to the calendar we use, the echoes of Rome are all around us. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its legacy lives on, reminding us of the rise and fall of one of history's greatest civilizations.